guys, this is Kaylee, and I'm going to be talking about why teaching for social justice matters. Starting off, in high school, I had no idea what I wanted to major in. I knew I was going to Ball State University, but I didn't have a solid major picked out. I started looking into what I was passionate about. First, I thought of psychology, then graphic design until I found out what that really was, and then animation. I really didn't know what I was doing. Then it hit me. I have always loved working with kids. I had been in Girl Scouts for the longest time. I had worked at Safety Town, and I had done a lot that involved kids while I was in high school. That's when I realized that teaching sounded like a great idea. So, how do I teach for social justice? First, teaching for social justice means eliminating single stories, stereotypes, cultural lens, and isms in the classroom. Encouraging perspective, questions, critical thinking, and windows and mirrors. To teach for social change by encouraging kids to have both windows and mirrors, which means to be able to see others' perspectives and to be able to see yourself. Teaching critically by teaching kids to understand how they learn and what they are learning. Allow them to ask questions. For example, in Mary Cowhey's book, Black Ants and Buddhists, the students started to ask questions about what different religions don't step on ants because of an incident in the classroom. To teach to empower by encouraging kids to make a change by allowing them to ask those questions. So, the purpose of social justice education is to enable teachers to support all children's families and to foster in each child fair and respectful treatment of others whose families are different from their own. Teachers should not shush children when talking about race. Make classrooms a safe space, and make sure kids are comfortable with physical difference. Help kids learn that they can challenge the injustices. Teachers should notice the reinforcement of the division of boys and girls and instead demonstrate non-biased responses to gender difference. Teachers should create an environment where children feel welcome and talk about other family types other than the nuclear family type. Teachers should recognize that not all of their students can pay for field trips, project materials, athletics, and marching band. They should also recognize that not all students have Wi-Fi or a computer and printer to do papers and research. Teachers should use CRP, aka Culturally Responsive Pedagogy, which means ensuring academic success, ensuring cultural competence, which means using students' cultures as a vehicle for teaching, and ensuring critical consciousness, which means to develop a critical consciousness to critique social norms. So, as a teacher, you should teach for social justice. Why? Because our students are our future, and kids don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.